All right, welcome back. And today we'll be looking at math part 3. And in part 3, we're going to be looking at assignment or shortcut operators in operator precedence. All right, so in shortcut operators, there are 6 main types. We have the equal operator, we have the plus equals, we have the minus equals, we have the multiply equals, we have the divide equals, and we have the modulus equals. Now let's understand what all of these do. Well, obviously, the equals operator shows equality between the left and right operand. So something like this would be int x is equal to 2 plus 5. That's an equal operator. The plus equals would be used something like int x. Let's say we have int x, right? We'll set, actually, before we even do this, we'll set int x is equal to 5. All right? So we're going to say x plus equals 7. Now, what does this even mean? Let's look at this deeper. So x plus equals 7. It takes whatever is on the left of the assignment operator and adds it or subtracts it to the whatever is on the right of the operator. So this would look like x is equal to x plus 7. So what this would actually look like is x is equal to 5 plus 7, which is equal to 12. That's how this actually works. Now let's look at the other examples. So minus equals takes whatever's on the left-hand side, subtracts it from whatever's on the right-hand side. So we have x minus equals 5. So again, that would look like x is equal to x minus 5. And that's going to be x is equal to 5 minus 5, which is equal to 0. All right. So now let's see the multiply equals. Again, same thing. It works the same way. How it works is that it multiplies whatever's on the left with the right. So it says, let's say we have x multiply equal 2, right? So that will look like x is equal to x multiplied by 2. So the x is equal to 5 times 2, which is equal to 10. All right. Now let's look at the divide equal. Divide equal works the same exact way. It takes whatever's on the left, divides it by whatever is on the right. So x divide equals 5. Right? So it takes whatever is on the left, takes whatever is on the left, which is the x, divides it by 5. So that's going to be x is equal to 5 divided by 5, which is equal to 1. All right, cool. So now let's look at the final one, modulus equals. So modulus equals, again, takes whatever's on the left, mods it by whatever's on the right. So let's say we have x mod equals x mod equals 15, and that would look something like x is equal to x mod 15, and that would be x is equal to 5 mod 15, and that's going to equal to 5. So those are how the assignment or shortcut operators work, and those are the 6 that we have in Java. Now let's look at some examples. Let's look at some examples. All right, so the first example has int x, which is equal to 8. Let me scroll down a bit. Int x is equal to 8. Int y is equal to 5. Int y is equal to 5. And we have y minus equals 8 plus x. Now, before we even start, oh wait, I also forgot one more line of code. We are going to do system.out.println y. Okay, so now before we even start solving this problem, let's actually look at this statement over here. How will this actually look like if we wrote it out? So we say, it's a minus equal shortcut operator. So we're going to subtract whatever's on the left to whatever is on the right. So we're going to say y is equal to y minus whatever 8 plus x is. And then we're going to figure that out right here in a second. So we have x is equal to 8. we have y is equal to 5. And then we say y is equal to 5 minus, in parentheses, 8 plus x, which is 8. So here we have y is equal to 5 minus 16. And we all know that that is negative 11. So our answer, our answer over here is negative 11, if I did my math right. All right, so now let's move on to example 2. Example 2 is going to work in a similar fashion. What we're going to say is, we're going to say int x is equal to 3, int y is equal to 4, and we're going to say y mod equals x, and we're going to say system.out.print ln y. Okay, so now let's solve this through. Let's first look at how this actually looks like, this thing over here. How does this look like? So now we are going to mod whatever's on the left with whatever's on the right. So we're going to say y is equal to y mod x, whatever that is. So now let's solve this. So we have x is equal to 3. We have y is equal to 4. And then we say y mod equals x. So that's equivalent to y is equal to y modulus x. So that means we're going to say y is equal to 4 modulus 3. And if we do that, we know that 4 divided by 3 is 1 minus 3. That's going to be 1. So our remainder is 1. So y is equal to 1. And our answer is 1. Now let's look at operator precedence. There's going to be more sort of precedences that we're going to learn in the future with comparison operators. But let's look at operator precedence. And we'll look, we're going to actually test this out in the example video. So let's just look at how it actually works right now. So first and foremost, just like in math, we have parentheses. Those are the first and foremost, from the innermost to the outermost. Parentheses are always number 1. Then number 2, we have multiplication, and then we have division. Then we have modulus. So it goes in that specific order. So we have A, B, C, multiplication, division, modulus. And then finally, number 3, we have addition, and then subtraction, obviously. So that is the operator precedence. So that would be A, and that would be B in that order.